today? Yes! Who was so excited that it was kind of warm this week?
Yay!
And who's most excited for the best part of all? The Penny Arcade!
Yay!
Who has never been to a Penny Arcade show before?
Me!
Wow! Well, you guys are in for such an awesome afternoon. Improv comedy is what we're going to do. Everything is made up from your suggestions. We are the Penny Arcade, but individually we are...
Alex! Patricia! Steve!
Sarah!
Renee! Chris! Tessa!
Matt!
And I'm Elisa! First thing, I need some help from everybody in the audience. If you are this tall or below, come on and sit up front on the carpet. It's like Kennywood if you're this tall.
You don't have to, just if you want to.
If you want to. And if you want to come down later, you can too.
And if you're taller and you want to, you can
Sure! So what you are going to see today, you are going to see some really cool, fun scenes that we're going to make up based on your suggestions. But in order for these scenes to be super awesome, we have a couple things that we all need to make sure that we do together. And one thing that the Penny Arcade does to make sure that we're successful, we need to listen to each other. Can I see your listening ears?
Listening ears.
Oh my gosh, I am so happy everybody brought their listening ears today. Another thing that we do to make sure that we are super successful, we are supportive of each other. And we do that by high-fiving each other a lot. So turn to a neighbor, give a high five, show them how supportive you are. All right, everybody, give a high five. Awesome. Cool. The most important thing. We need your help to start every single game we do. We're going to count down, and I want you to count down with me. We say 3, 2, 1, let's play. Let's try that with all of our energy. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's play!
Alright guys, so the first game we're going to play today is called Conducted Story. So I'm going to need 3 penny players over here. And the rest of the penny players over here to act out our story. So they're gonna make up a story. So how it's gonna work is these 3 people over here, when I point to them, they're gonna talk and they're gonna tell the story. But if I stop pointing, then they have to stop talking, and then the next person I point to has to continue the story. And everybody playing over here, at least 3 people up there, can act. You're all gonna, oh man, we're gonna get so much stuff happening over here. They're gonna act out the story for you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Count us down. 3, 2, 1,
let's play!
Our story is Cinderella and the Invisible Larry go to the Monkey Planet. Cinderella, Invisible Larry, the Monkey Planet. Here we go.
Cinderella was tired of living in a castle. She was just sitting in the castle all day being beautiful, and she thought, I'd really like some adventure.
I want some adventure, and most of all, I want a friend. Is there a friend anywhere to be seen?
There sure was a friend to be seen. This was a little mouse who lived in Cinderella's closet. And the mouse came out and said, golly, Cinderella, I thought you'd never ask us to go on
An adventure with you? I thought I was invisible. That's why my mouse friends call me Invisible Larry.
I know how we can get where we're going with this magic carpet right here. Let's hop on this magic carpet. I still wish I had another friend
to come with us, said Cinderella. Well, gee whiz, said Larry. I have lots of other friends, and he had another mouse friend
that came on with them. He had many mouse friends that came on with him. They all piled on the magic carpet, and the magic carpet took them out the window and up into the sky.
and up into the planets all above the sky, where they saw an invisible monkey.
And this invisible monkey floated by their window and said, whoa, guys, where are you going? And the people inside, that would be Cinderella and Invisible Larry and the other mouse, they said, we're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure wherever adventure may take us. And the monkey said, then you best come to the Monkey Planet.
And then he said, at the monkey planet, everybody has a dance party. Let's
dance. We dance dance all night, the music
goes on, and we all dance. All the mice dance.
All the mice dance, all the carpets dance.
everybody dances, carpets dancing.
And then monkeys appeared, and the monkeys danced. The monkeys.
Monkey dance all the way to Monkey Town.
All the way to Monkey Town. They
Capital of Monkey Planet.
Where they ate monkey food like bananas and danced forever.
The end. Hey, was that fun? Yeah! All right, our next game is called Pick Up the Pieces. And the way this is going to work, we're going to have 2 players up here on stage with us, and we are going to take the pieces of dialogue that you gave us at the dialogue station. We are going to scatter them about the stage. Oh, thank you, side. We're going to scatter those around like snow. And as these penny players are playing, they will pick up pieces of dialogue and insert them seamlessly in the scene. It'll be like they belong there. You'll have no idea that these are random things that you already wrote. And this scene will be about, it will be about a character. This character will not be named Chris. This character will be named Crazy Person. That's who my Zen, age 6. And Renee will not be Renee. Renee will be Schmebe Zagerbil. Thank you, Noah. And they are in Candyland. Crazy Person and Schmebe Zagerbil in Candyland. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's play!
Oh, Schmeggy, I love that you came to Candyland with me.
Well, I was thinking maybe I should come, so Schmeby came.
Oh, Schmeggy
I just
always does what Schmeggy wants.
Schmeby does that. Crazy Person, you're so crazy. And I just wanted to hang out here today in Candyland, but I especially wanted to go on top of the Gumdrop Mountain.
Oh, me too. The Gumdrop Mountain.
You know what they say is up there? They say, I am in a book. And that's the thing, is if you climb the mountain, someone will probably write a story about you.
That reminds me of what my grandmother used to always say whenever I went on a trip. She used to say, go on a trip, go on a trip, go on a trip. Because if you're on a trip, are you crazy or what? And I'd say,
And maybe I'm crazy.
my grandma knew me all right.
You know, I had a grandma. Most people do, and she always said she would say to me, "Scrab doodle."
Oh,
And it was our code word for you can do anything you want in your life.
that's right, Schmeby. Your grandma was smart, I bet. If we try real hard, we can get to the top of that gumbo mountain. We're gonna get to work on so much fun. We're gonna read a book, and it's gonna be great.
Well, let's go. Oh man, you know what? I feel like taking a bite of this.
On the way up?
Hey, that's my house you just bit into.
You know what? What are you cooking?
I'm cooking up all the candy houses, and you just ate my candy house, and I have something to say about that. Poopy is what I have.
I didn't understand. Go ahead.
Well, I just don't want Mr. House to be upset. We didn't mean anything by it. We like you so much. We didn't mean to eat you.
Oh, you better say the magic words to make me not be angry with you.
What does a joke say to a joke?
That's not it.
Well, you paused.
I thought it could have been it, but that's not it. What do you want?
Well, I said, let's go to a play park with toys.
Ooh, that's getting close.
How about this smells like rotten peanut butter?
I didn't do that in my house.
I didn't mean to insult.
You got something for me?
Well, I think it's probably thumb buckets.
Oh, brother. No, you guys.
You're so hard to please.
This is, yeah.
Did you have a grandma?
I
Most people have grandmas.
have two.
Did she always say something nice to you?
This is what my grandma would say. In a galaxy far, far away lived a turtle named Bob. He turtled. That's what you guys have to say. That's what you. Hey, did you guys see that candy bandit? That's across the stadium.
visit her and get some of this smelly peanut butter out of her house.
It's not smelly.
It smells great though. And you know what?
Just ask her, she'll give it to you.
I just like to smell it and just say, you remind me of the babe. All right, I gotta take these back to my family. I'll see you next week.
Thank you. Guys, I hope you make it up to Gumdrop Mountain so that you can be in a book.
Thank you.
That's right.
And in the end, they did. How much fun was that? I'll tell you how much fun. It was so much fun that Luke, I am your father.
Okay, the next game we're going to play is called Everyday Olympics. And it involves things we do every day. So think about something that you do every day at your house. Just think about it, think about it, think about it. And when I count to 3, I want you to yell it out. It could be something like brushing your teeth, or washing your feet, or something like that. Okay? Something you do every day. Think about it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's so many things. That's great. That's great. So, what I want to do, what was your thing that you yelled out?
Taking a shower.
Taking a shower. So everybody stand up. If you're sitting down, stand up. And let's all pretend like we're taking a shower. I like to sing in the shower. Oh, that's great. Don't you shower? Okay. Sit down now. So in this next game, we're going to do an everyday activity just like that. And all we have to do is act it out. Except I need 2 adults to help us with this one. Let's see. You, ma'am, cannot volunteer somebody else. So you will have to come up and volunteer. Who else would like to volunteer? An adult. You, sir. Come on up. Hey, what is your name? Nancy. Very nice to meet you. Let's hear it for Nancy. Ross. Nancy and Ross. So I need 4 improvisers to please come on to the stage. And Nancy, you will work with Lisa. Tessa, you will work with Ross. And you will be your own team. So these are 3 separate teams. And they're going to be competing in the Everyday Olympics. And we get to see who does the best job in the Everyday Olympics. So what activity should they be doing? Something you do every single day.
Eating breakfast.
Eating breakfast. Whoa. So you guys have to eat breakfast. And you have to do it as convincingly as possible. Okay? Now, we have to get our TV crew ready and the announcer ready, and then we're going to start a wonderful competition and meet all these folks, okay? So hold on for 1 second if you change channel and get up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today for the continuation of the Everyday Olympics. A final day where we have our most competitive groups here to compete in eating breakfast. Would you believe it? So, we want to meet these folks real quick. And what is the name of your country that you represent?
We are from Kazakhstan.
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 And you do eat breakfast in Kazakhstan?
Yes, we eat breakfast in Kazakhstan.
Well,
3 breakfasts a day.
Wow, we can't wait to see what Kazakhstan breakfast looks like. Good luck to you. And team number 2, where are you from?
We are from Texas.
Texas. Wow, Texas is the land of big breakfast.
We eat big, we go big, we do not go home.
Whoa, well, we're real excited to see what you eat for breakfast.
Hi, y'all.
Oh, hi, y'all. And our 3rd contestant, where are you from?
Well, we're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You better be ready to watch us.
Yes.
Pittsburgh.
I put French fries on my breakfast sandwich.
Whoa. All right, so we have here 3 amazing contenders. 3 amazing contenders. And when we count them down, we will watch them all eat breakfast. Keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you watch everything that happens because we will have to judge the competition afterwards. Ready? 3, 2,
1. Let's play!
and they're all eating breakfast. There they go. The Kazakhstanians are very physical. Look at that. And the Texans went straight to the cow, it looks like. They're making their breakfast from scratch. All the folks from Pittsburgh, they eat off the floor, apparently. They're really, really active. They don't care about I've never seen such active breakfast in my life. This is amazing. It's going to be hard to
Eat our goat.
Please wait your turn, Kazakhstanians.
She took strawberry. I don't know what
Well, we're going to have to go back and watch the tapes. There's been some accusations of foul play in these everyday Olympics. It's hard to believe, but these things happen. Let's rewind the tape for a minute and see what happened about 30 seconds ago. And here we are, right at that point where some controversial things are happening with the Kazakhstanians.
Launch me into the breakfast.
Oh my goodness! And
They took the goats! No! No! My goat!
oh my goodness! Oh boy! Let's stop the tape there. There's a lot going on. They seem to have lost their goats. Okay.
Our goat was stolen.
Now, the Texans are not innocent in all of this. There was something going on about 40 seconds ago that was very intense, very intense. Let's rewind the tape. Okay. Oh, I'm a little dizzy. Okay, let's watch what happened. Click. Oh, yes, there they were, working out of a trough, and the Pittsburghian reaches in. Uh-oh. And things got ugly. Oh, they really held their own, the Texans. They fended off the Pittsburghians like real champions there. That's pretty impressive, And now, the Pittsburghians. Let's rewind the tape and see what went on with them at their most intense moment. And let's press play. Oh my goodness, look at that teamwork. That is really cooperation there. Throwing breakfast into the mouth of her partner and doing yoga immediately after breakfast. This is amazing. Okay, this is going to be very hard to judge. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we probably have a two-way tie between Pittsburgh and Texas. And for our prize, Ross, thank you so much. You get a free play card to come to any show at the UK. Nancy, thank you so much. Let's hear it for Ross and Nancy. Thank you. Wow, we have people from all over the world here. This is amazing. All right.
We have people from all over the world, and now we're going to have people, or shall I say, something from the outer space come and visit us. So, if you think stars are awesome, go like this. If you think the moon is really cool, go like this. Moon, moon. If you think the planet Pluto should be called a planet because it is, go like this. If you think that you would like to ride a rocket all around the universe, go like this. If you think moon pies taste good, go like this. All right. What else can I say, guys? If you think ice cream is awesome, go like this. If you think carrots are cool, go like this. Yeah! Carrots are cool. Look at your eyes. If you think baseball is so fun, go like this. Home run! Home run! If you like to sing at karaoke, go like this. Oh, finally! The question monster's here from Planet Zoo. Welcome to Question Monsters! you all have ever met. Because this question monster has not one brain, but 1, 2, 3 brains. And it's come from Planet Zoo far away to listen to us ask questions. And you guys asked some really great questions earlier. No, you didn't. You're going to ask questions. We're going to ask questions right now from where you're sitting. Here's an example question. Why is the sky blue? Does anybody have a question for the question? Oh, he's asleep. Oh, he always falls asleep. Okay, all right. We got to wake him up by counting down. 3, 2, 1, wake up, question monster. Can you help me? Okay. 3, 2, 1, wake up, question monster! It's just us! You're okay, you're here with us. We have a question for you. Who has a question for the question monster? Raise a big quiet hand. Anybody? Yes!
Why is it still light out even when it's bedtime now?
Oh, I like that question. Why is it still light out even during bedtime?
Light is greater than
Darkness and
cheese.
oh, you know, sometimes the monster's so smart that it's hard for us to really understand what he's saying. And he's asleep again. Come on, help me out, guys. 3, 2, 1, wake up! Come on, stay awake. Who has a question? Yes.
Why like house is full of toys?
Oh, Howl. Say that again.
Why is house full of toys?
Why are houses full of toys?
Why is what?
Why are houses full of toys?
Why are houses full of toys? Why are houses full of toys?
Toys
Are
very fun.
and
Houses are
full
of cheese
cheese
and toys.
because
They are
great.
together.
Oh! Houses are full of toys because toys and cheese are great together, and that's good enough reason for me. Oh, you guys. Let's wake them up. 3, 2, 1, wake up! Look, it's all of your friends at the penny arcade. Okay. Anybody else have a question for the question monster? Yes?
Why are you so tired?
Oh. Why are you so tired? Huh?
I
Traveled
very far
to
get cheese
and
more cheese.
here
I am
at
arcade where
I
want cheese.
Oh, this guy, I guess he's been going far and wide to find cheese. I guess that's why he's so tired. And, he's having a dream or something right now. Oh, okay. I think we can get one more question before he needs to go take a nap. So let's try, wake him up one more time. 3, 2, 1, wake up! Anybody have one more question for our genius friend? Yes?
Why are there twins?
Why are there twins? I want to know that. Don't you guys want to know that? Why are there
Twins
are
triplets because
2
and 3
minus
1 is
2 much,
cheese.
but
Not too
much
fun.
Oh! Yeah! luck of a friend of mine needs to go take a nap before he goes back to Planet Zoot, can we say, go take a nap? Question monster. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go take a nap, question monster! Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming, question monster.
We got cheese backstage!
Transformers roll out! These guys are rolling out right now! Thank you so much! Alright, do you guys like going on car rides? You like taking drives? We here at the Penny Arcade like taking drives. Elisa, will you tell us about what's going to be happening with us pretty soon in a few minutes?
Raise your hand if you have taken a car ride to a super cool place. That's so many of us! Oh my goodness! Okay, think in your brain, what was the name of that super cool place that you went to? I have mine. And on 3, let's shout them out together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, I heard Kennywood, I heard the beach, I heard the moon. Sure, I'd like to take a car ride to the moon. Well, the Penny Arcade. And the park? All right. The Penny Arcade is going to take a car ride, and we are going to go, oh my goodness, we are going to go to the observatory.
What's an observatory?
What's that? Observatory. It's a place where you go and you look through a telescope. Who knows what a telescope is? What do you see through a telescope?
Stars.
Stars?
And
And the moon. And what else can you see?
Far, far away.
It's far, far away. The Penny Arcade is going to take a car ride to the observatory. So can I get 3 penny players, please? 1, 2, 3. Now these penny players are going to start us off in our taxi. And we have room for one more, but this passenger is going to be extra special.
Yeah! I'm excited.
Okay?
Okay.
We're going to have 1 penny player come in, and they're going to be somebody really super neat. And we're going to see what happens to the rest of the penny players in this taxi ride. Do we have a penny player ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, let's play!
Hang your head out the window. Hey, get your head back in the window!
I want to look at Jupiter like the whole time we're there. I'm just going to look at it.
Taxi! Well, you came just in time. I'm from another planet. I'm Optimus Rhyme.
Oh, I'm also from another planet. My name is Optimus Betty.
I wonder if you might be a performer and might also be a transformer.
I am also from a separate planet from this one, and my name is Optimus Orange.
Oh! This is crazy, guys.
Oh, thank you for picking me up. Some people don't like the Batman.
Oh!
Not
We love the Batman here.
I'm here to do good and save this city. I'm on the way to the observatory.
Oh, funny so we're all going to the observatory.
I saw a bat signal come out of the observatory.
You're not the hitchhiker we deserve.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, taxi!
Oh, my name's Dumblebee. Oh, hello, Dumblebee. I'm just looking forward to having fun. Oh, we love to have fun. We're gonna go have fun at the observatory. Really? Yeah, I love observatories. So look up through the telescope at all the planets.
Yeah, all the stars, the moon.
Oh!
Maybe even see a shooting star.
Oh, it's very cool.
Ho, ho, ho. Do you mind if I put my bike in the trunk? I'm Bicycle Santa.
Oh, no problem.
Well, this is a real coincidence.
This is what I do in the summers.
You can put that bicycle next to my surfboard. I'm Surfboard Santa. I got presents to the children in Hawaii.
Oh. I had a bicycle once, then one of the wheels fell off. Now I'm Unicycle Santa. And sometimes I drive a car.
Well,
Taxi!
Oh,
Hi guys. My name is Dodo. You know what's really dull?
Dole?
No round paper bags. What's really dull is a banana. Taxi!
Oh, taxi.
Taxi! Thanks for picking me up. I'm Jim Bob Jr. Man. I am a junior and a man.
Well, howdy do to you, Jim Bob
Good day to you. I can't wait to see the stars if I'm not a junior or what. Oh. Taxi!
Oh,
Taxi! Hi, guys. I hope you're hungry for sweets. I'm the chocolate lady. And a Hershey bar for you. And a Snickers for you. And you get a bunch of Hershey Kisses.
Oh, you want some pie?
Oh, I hope they let us eat chocolate inside the telescope room.
taxi!
Taxi!
Oh, am I ever glad you came by before I was left out in the sun too long. I'm Charles, the peanut butter sandwich. Very high in protein.
Hey! Does he have jelly in him? Does he have jelly in him? I guess that's nothing better than peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I think it's raspberry.
No! Oh, you can't eat me before we get to the observatory.
They made it!
Oh, thank goodness.
So, our next game is Puppet. And this game we need two penny arcade players. We have some interesting rules in this game. We need another one? Another penny
We
arcade
got
player?
so many players.
In this one, the way that the penny arcade players move is somebody else has to tap them, like so. And they can't move any other way than that. Well, what I need is somebody to raise a quiet hand. Ooh, okay. How about you? And, oh, you. Come on. Oh, okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to control this. This is Chris here. But Chris isn't Chris today.
Hi, what's your name?
Noah?
This is Noah. Let's hear it.
Bella. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bella.
Today, Chris is not Chris. He is Belle. Belle. And Steve here today is not Steve. He is Dodo Bird. I think it's only fitting that Belle wear the beautiful dress. And Dodo Bird gets the feather on his head.
Nice.
You guys made those.
And they are at the Blue House. Okay, we need a countdown for these players.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Don't take so long, Belle. I'm going extinct.
It takes a while to get ready. Don't rush me.
Let me get a countdown.
3, 2, 1, let's play!
Oh, I'm so excited, Dodo Bird. There's nothing I like more than spending the day with you.
I'm so excited, Belle. I'm so excited. We're going to spend all this time together, and hopefully those hunters won't come after me before we do.
Oh, the hunters, boy, they shouldn't be out this time of year, really. It's so cold.
Oh, yes, it's cold and blue, like this blue house.
Look at that bird.
It's blue.
It's not flying. It's staying in the same place.
It's just staying right there, so blue.
It's scaring me a little bit. I'm going to back up.
It's singing. It's singing the blues.
The blues are very scary. I'm going to back away from it too.
Everything's blue. You know, that's my favorite color. That's why I'm wearing this green dress.
That's why the roof is open in this blue house, so that the ceiling is the sky.
I like the way green looks with blue around it.
Green and blue?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Did you know many cultures only have one word for both green and blue?
I had no idea. It makes me want to bow.
It does, because it's the country of Japan, where they have only one color for green and blue.
I'd like to go to Japan someday.
Yes, good you practice your bowing. It's that way. That way to Japan.
That bird is still there.
Maybe the bird wants to go to Japan. Would you like to go to Japan, Bluebird? Would you like to go to Japan with us? I think that's bird song for yes. You are much closer than I thought you would.
And I'm getting closer still.
Are you getting close because you want to go to Japan?
Oh,
Together,
Dodo
Belle?
Bird, I love traveling with you.
We should do that later.
Travel?
Travel.
That's a good idea.
Right now, I think I'll enjoy this glass of blue water.
Oh, I could go for some water myself.
Or maybe not. We'll think about it a little bit.
I can
that's
almost
very
see
blue
your water.
Did I dribble?
I don't think so.
Is it going the direction of Japan?
Look, another bird.
There are so many birds in this blue house.
And they're all blue, my
Maybe it's a
favorite
bird
color.
house.
Yay!
That was wonderful. Watching that made me think to myself, I will shoot my eye lasers. That's how I go bird hunting in the off season. All right, we have another game here. This one is called Speedy Story. Does everyone know what a story is? Do you guys like stories? Okay, I want you everyone to think now. Do you have a favorite story? Like, it's just the best story, you love it, and you've seen it or heard it or watched it or read it a million times? Can you guys think of something like that? Just think for a second. What's your favorite story? It's got a beginning part, a middle part, and an end part. I'm going to count to 3. I want you to yell out the name of your favorite story, okay? Everyone. 1, 2, 3. I heard Hamlet and Harry Potter and a bunch of other things.
Very educated. Wow.
Okay, now you guys know your story really well. Like you've read it a ton of times, or you've watched it 1,000 times, or you've memorized it and drove your parents crazy because you know it so well, and you think you could come up here on the stage and tell that story to everyone. Just think about it. You just make sure you know the beginning, you know the characters, you know what happens and how it ends. You think you can come up here and tell that? Anyone want to volunteer to do that? Any volunteers? Sir? You? Anyone else? No? Okay. Yeah, come up here. Please tell everyone your name into the microphone. Scythe. All right. What is your story you'd like to tell us? What's your favorite story? Frozen. Okay. Anyone familiar with Frozen? Okay, I've heard of it. Yeah. So, what happens in Frozen? What's it about?
Elsa and Anna.
Elsa and Anna. What are Elsa and Anna? What do they do? They're girls, I assume, right?
Yeah. Elsa has powers to freezing.
Oh, she can freeze things. Cool.
And Anna just makes friends.
She just makes friends. She's really good at making friends.
Yeah.
That's a good skill to have. That's probably more useful than freezing things, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
so what do? Do they go somewhere on an adventure, or they just stay at home and hang out? What happens to them?
Like, there is one commercial, like, Anna has a birthday.
Anna's birthday?
Yeah, there is one commercial for
Oh, there's a commercial for her birthday. It must be very popular, inviting the whole world to her birthday. Cool. So what do they want? Is there anything that they really dream about having or wanting? What's their favorite thing?
I don't know, but
Where do they go somewhere in the movie?
yeah,
Where do they go to?
a castle.
A castle. Oh, okay. So are they princesses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got Elsa and Anna, the princesses, in the castle. Anna, I'm sorry. Yes, Anna. Make sure I pronounced that correctly. Do they have any other friends? characters that are friends with them?
Spend.
What's spend? Spend. Okay.
Spend.
Spend. Sorry. And tell me about him.
He's a reindeer.
He's a reindeer. Okay. Cool. And what about? Is there anybody else they have as friends?
Yeah. There's some guy that like mean, and he acted nice, but it was acting mean.
Oh, he pretended to be nice. What was his name? Does anyone know what's happening here? Go ahead, shout it out.
Hans.
Hans. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Hans. Oh, he doesn't sound very good. So what did he want to do? He was just trying to trick them somehow.
No, he was trying to kill Elsa,
Oh no.
but on things Elsa.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anybody else?
Yes.
I seem to remember a snow. I've never seen the movie. There was a snowman of some sorts.
Oh yeah, that was Olaf.
Olaf. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Olaf.
Mm-hmm.
What's Olaf's role in all of these shenanigans? What did he do?
Elsa was going away and just sliding down on his belly.
Oh, he was sliding on his belly, just for fun. So he's kind of the fun guy.
Mm-hmm. And he was like singing a song like someone, and he's like silly, and he actually sings when snowmen go in summer. They don't know, but they actually do.
Oh no, like Frosty. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any questions for?
What happens in the end?
Oh yeah. So what happens in the end?
Go to the castle and then.
They go to the castle, and then what happens?
And then
Does anybody know?
Does anybody know?
We can all help.
Yeah. Does Hans get away with it?
yeah.
For a little bit.
Gets away with it.
They stop him though. They stop Hans from being mean.
I think he goes away.
He goes away. Like the snowman in the summer, right?
And then I'm like, I don't look my cards. It's not really cards. And like the guy that booked my cards, and I'm only cards, and come to a little house.
Oh, there was a Hans imposter living in a house next to the castle?
That was not the horn. That was a different.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
All right, let's recap the facts, and then we'll tell our penny version of
Okay.
Frozen.
We have Elsa, who can freeze things. We have Anna, who is very good at making friends. They live in a castle. There's a guy named Hans, who is pretending to be nice, but he's actually not very nice. And then they have a friend with a reindeer whose name was Sabina. Okay, you guys can do it when you. Okay, and the Olaf, the snowman. Okay. Who slides on his belly. And then there's some guy who lives in a house next to the castle who looks like Hans, but he's not really Hans.
Yes.
Okay.
Commercial for a birthday party.
Oh, right. And there's a commercial that was on his birthday, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll make sure we wish her a happy birthday. Okay. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate that. Wonderful. Okay, we're running out of time here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a stopwatch here on my phone, and I'm going to challenge my friends here in the Penny Arcade. I want you to do your version of Frozen as told by Scythe, the Penny Arcade version. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that whole story. Only 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You think they can do it, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can. Okay, we got to count it down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's play!
Wow, you're so good at freezing things, Elsa. I'm really good at making friends, though.
I know.
Everybody's my friend.
Wow, I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
Oh man.
I'm Olaf. I'm here for the commercial for your birthday.
It is my birthday. Thanks, Olaf. What great friends you are.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Aw,
What are your
man.
names?
Sven!
I'm just hanging out, and I saw you, and I wanted to be your friend.
You're great. I'm gonna call you Kristoff.
Yay!
And you know what? Look at that big old
castle over there.
Oh, let's go there.
Yeah, no, I built this. I just want to be alone. I just want to sit in my castle. Just leave me alone.
I can bring you to this castle. My name is Hans, and I'm a very nice man.
Oh.
1 minute left!
I believe
You're
him.
very handsome, sir.
I am handsome and very nice.
I don't know.
I'm great at making friends.
Well, I would love to be your friend.
Look at us
Okay.
praising
That's so
everything
nice.
over there.
Wow.
Hey,
Sure.
let's go to the castle. I'll show you the way.
All
How will
right.
we get there?
Follow me.
Okay.
Oh, Olaf.
Aren't I nice showing you the way to the castle?
You really are.
I'm
thought you were
such a
gonna
nice
leave.
man. Well, here we are. It's
30
the
seconds.
castle.
Hey!
You know what?
Hey! My name's Hans, and I live in a house by the castle.
What? Wait. What?
You thought this was Hans. What?
Maybe I'm not as nice as I thought I was.
He's an imposter
Oh,
of being
my
good.
goodness.
No! Where did Elsa go?
Oh!
I'm just gonna leave.
He went away.
He went in my house.
I'm gonna take a ride on a snowman's belly.
I love this birthday. I learned that friendship is everything.
That was pretty good, guys. But you know, it seemed long to me. I don't know. 2 minutes was a really long time. There's some stuff that could probably be trimmed out of there. So I'm going to challenge you to do it this time in 1 minute. 1 minute frozen. You guys think they can do it in 1 minute? I think so. Let's cheer them on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's play!
Be my friend, sister.
I don't know
I
about
love
it.
friends. I have friends.
I'm not very good at
Your
it.
powers are cool. How many friends? How many friends?
I'm here for your birthday.
You silly snowman.
Keep praising everything.
And reindeer. I just want more and more friends all the Who
Hi,
are you?
I'm Hans, a very nice man.
I don't know.
Hey, I was thinking maybe we should go to the castle.
Oh,
okay.
there.
Follow me, I'll show you the way.
30 seconds!
I'm still very nice.
I believe him.
Hey, I'm Hans.
What?
What? You're Hans.
I thought I was Hans too.
Stop stealing my newspaper.
Where's Elsa?
You
I'm a
need to
mean
get out
man
there.
after all. I better leave.
Get out. He went in my house.
I wish I could take a snowman ride. Me too.
Happy birthday to me. True friendship is everything.
That was awesome! That was so awesome! But you know what? I want to just see how crazy we can get. I'm going to cut your time in half again. Does anyone know what half of a minute is?
But zero.
No! Zero! I can't do it in zero. What is it?
30
30
seconds.
seconds! Okay. How about this? Frozen again in 30 seconds. Can they do it?
Yeah.
I think they can. Let's count it down and see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's play!
You're praising everything. I just want to make friends.
I'll be your friend.
It's your birthday.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Hans, a very nice man.
Oh.
You seem like a very nice
15
man.
seconds!
Or a case of missing identity.
Hey, let's go to the castle.
Okay.
How do we get there?
Just follow me. It's still really nice.
Hey, I'm also Hans.
What?
What?
Birthday! Where's Elsa?
Happy birthday.
My friends and sister.
Wow! That was awesome! Well, you know what? I got my axe here. I'm gonna chop that in half again. What's half of 30? Tell me.
15.
15! Reset. So we're gonna do it in 15 seconds. You guys ready? Might get a little crazy. Might be a little crazy. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Let's count it down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's play!
I'm really gonna freeze
Oh, you're praising everything.
Yeah, I'm ready, friends.
I pulled my sleeve.
I'm a nice guy. Hey, follow me.
Hey, follow me too.
Friends.
Oh, wow! I didn't think we could do it. That was incredible. But guess what? I got my axe again. And I'm gonna go, ha-cha-cha! 15. Is that what half of 15 is? It's true.
10.
No, it's a fraction. Anyone?
7.5.
7.5. Okay. That's okay. 7.5 seconds. Frozen in 7.5 seconds. Really? You gotta go crazy. Okay, let's count them down and see if they can do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Freeze.
Oh, my legs are so soft.
That was exhausting, but that was incredible. Frozen in 7.5 seconds. Now you don't have to watch the whole 2-hour movie. You can watch it in 7 seconds and go to bed every night early. It'll be awesome. Right, parents?
That was our show. Thank you so much for coming out. We have the show the second Saturday of every month, and we just love playing for you. So this is Arcade Comedy Theater. You can check us out on Facebook, Penny Arcade, and we have been
Alex!
Patricia.
What do you call a chicken with no legs? Chicken nuggets. I'm Chris.
Sarah. Elisa.
Olaf, Steve!
I'm Renee.
Matt.
I'm Tessa, and we hope if you want, we're gonna play some games after this. If you have to go, we're gonna shake your hand and say thank you for coming. But please come see us again. We had so much fun, and you had such good ideas.